Logical meaning of the word understand. To understand something means to be acquainted with it, to know it very well, know how it ticks. This is one of the basic words that has a direct meaning in mind. However, if we dissect it, it seems like it means to stand under something. Isn't knowing something would logically be called above stand and not understand, since when you are under something, you are less informed about it than when you are above it. This may seem senseless to you, but I am sure a native English speaker will get the idea of what I am trying to say. Why under, not above?
Etymonline presents a plausible explanation. Understandan, comprehend, grasp the idea of, probably lit. Stand in the midst of, from under plus standan, to stand, see stand. If this is the meaning, the under is not the usual word meaning beneath, but from oe under, from pinter, between, among, cf socket anter, among, between, l inter, between, among, gk. Entera, intestines, see inter. It goes on to give a second explanation which ties understand to the current word under. That is the suggestion in Barnhart, but other sources regard the among, between, before, in the presence of, sense of oe prefix and preposition under as other meanings of the same word. Among seems to be the sense in many oe compounds that resemble understand, e.g. undernehmen, to receive, underseeken, to investigate, underginnen, to begin. It also seems to be the sense still in expressions such as under such circumstances. Perhaps the ultimate sense is be close to, cf.gk. Epistemi, I know how, I know, lit. I stand upon. Similar formations are found in o. Frischen. Understanda, dan. Understand, while other Germanic languages use compounds meaning stand before, cf.ger verstehen, represented in oe by forstanden. For this concept, most IE languages use figurative extensions of compounds that lit mean put together, or separate, or take, grasp, see comprehend. Oe overstanden, me overstanden, lit. Overstand seem to have been used only in literal senses.
The prefix under in understand does not mean beneath, but rather appears to be from an unrelated root mean among. Allow me to quote Etymonline.com. Oe understanden, comprehend, grasp the idea of, probably lit. Stand in the midst of, from under plus standen to stand, see stand. If this is the meaning, the under is not the usual word meaning beneath, but from oe under, from pi asterisk enter between, among cf skt. Antar among, between, l inter between, among, gk. Entera intestines, see inter, that is the suggestion in Barnhart, but other sources regard the among, between, before, in the presence of sense of oe prefix and preposition under as other meanings of the same word. Among seems to be the sense in many oe compounds that resemble understand, e.g. undernehmen to receive, underseken to investigate, underginnen to begin. It also seems to be the sense still in expressions such as under such circumstances. Perhaps the ultimate sense is be close to, cf.gk. Epistemi, I know how, I know, lit. I stand upon. Similar formations are found in o.fr is. Understanda, m.dan. Understand, while other Germanic languages use compounds meaning stand before, cf.ge. Verstehen, represented in oe by forstanden. For this concept, most I languages use figurative extensions of compounds that lit mean put together, or separate, or take, grasp, see comprehend. Oe overstanden, me overstanden, lit. Overstand seem to have been used only in literal senses.
It's not logical, it's metaphorical. Here's the etymology from the OED. OE, understanden, standan, under 18a, equals ofris. Understanda, da. Understand, MSW. Undi, standa, oisel. As a foreign word, understander. Compare to MLG. Understand, to step under, Dutch onderstaan, Dutch staan, MHG. Understand, sten, g unto stehen, to take upon oneself, to venture, presume, etc. With a different prefix, the same use of stand appears in OE. Forstanden, OS. Farstanden, OG. Far-verstanten, Fursten, and MHG. Versten, Sten, G verstehen, Dutch verstaan, Dutch staan. In the 15th and 16th sense, three forms of the past participle were current, viz. A. The original understanden, also stonden, in use till about 1550, b. The reduced form of this, understand, stond, stand, stond, common till about 1575, and surviving into the 17th century. c. The new form understanded, stonded, very common from about 1530 to 1585. The occurrence of understanded in the 39 articles, XXXV, in the phrase understanded of the people, has given rise to recent echoes of it, especially in journalistic use. The modern form understood came into use in the latter part of the 16th century, and was usual by 1600. So understand means to stand under, we would now say stand behind as a more common idiom, to know well, to have trust in, to have personal confidence in, etc. To say one understands a task, a trade, a fact, an idea, a job, the meaning of a word, or a person means all that. The personal aspect of the word is preeminent.
You can't assume a current word superficially constructed from multiple elements which are also current words can necessarily be easily deconstructed from current meanings of the components. From OED, it appears English imported understand wholesale from Middle Dutch ondersteen, to take upon oneself, to venture, presume. But Old English also had the same use of stand in forstanden. From pp 210 to 214, An Analytic Dictionary of English Etymology, An Introduction, 2008. OE. Forstanden, og firstenten, firstand, verstehen, may have meant primarily, stand before, and hence, watch, observe, perceive. And just as the stand component semantically relates to perception, standpoint rather than physical posture, the under component is actually more among, within rather than beneath, supporting. Be warned that if you follow the above link, you're looking at 6 pages of densely packed analysis of the etymology of understand. Attempts to summarize it here are somewhat futile. I'm not sure any of this will really help up. It just serves as a reminder that language evolves. Things which look similar today may be unrelated, and things which look dissimilar may have a common origin.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.